Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Charli Temptation video. It is your boy, Charli Temptation, back to you again with another fucking, I guess, interview with myself, nigga. This is Dinner with the Temptations, episode 1. Even though there's no dinner or table, nigga, I am the table. But anyway, we're just gonna be talking about a lot of crazy shit, bro. I'm just gonna be like talking about Faceless, because you know we got the Faceless Deluxe coming out. Finally putting this album to rest. Everyone's been asking for the Deluxe. Everyone's asking for new music, and I can't wait to give you guys new music. But we gotta get to this last little bit of this Faceless era first. I'm gonna talk about the album. I'm gonna be talking about what led this project like being created, what led me my mental capacity to create this album and to create the masterpieces that I've made for you guys. And I love every single one of you guys. Let's get this shit rocking. Like when I teased Faceless, or when I teased like 2 albums like last year around October time, it was like 2 albums I was like currently in the process of working on. I was currently working on a project called The Last of Us, and I was currently going to be working on a side project, which was supposed to be originally like a spinoff project to lead into The Last of Us, which was going to be Faceless. But I decided to make Faceless like a core project that I needed to work on, because like when I started working on it and I realized like how two different the projects were in the light and the grand scheme of things, I was like, yeah, I need to put out this dark shit first before I can just put out this, you know what I'm saying, like this different kind of Charli that people aren't really used to hearing yet. And that's another thing about Faceless that I absolutely fucking love and adore. It's like how everyone continues to tell me that you are always evolving in your music. You're never sounding the same on everything, but you're sounding progressively different on each track. And I just love that. I love that about music. I love that. And as an artist, you're always supposed to evolve and evolve your character. If you're not evolving, you're not growing as an artist and you're not growing as a human being. So when it came to like just the core concept of Faceless, bro, I was already planning on like changing my hair, or like cutting my hair, or like going through like a new character, like changing like how people perceived me, because like how people perceived me was like this very out of your way party turned up crazy ass motherfucker always ready. And I'm like, bro, I'm not really on that no more. Like I'm getting older. My core audience is getting older. I have to grow with them and they're gonna have to grow with me. So I have to like make changes as a human being and as to myself to like be a better person and to make better music so people can understand, or people can like hear and have a clear representation of what they're listening to. Because if you don't have like an idea of what you're listening to, you're listening to just music in vain. You know what I'm saying? To be real. But continuing on like with the core concept of Faceless type of shit. Like I remember it was like last year around like November time or some shit. Like I had lost my job. I had lost my job. I got a dub. I took another L, and some crazy shit was just going on. And like practically core statement of the topic is like in the process of me making Faces, before I'd even made like I think I'd made like 1 track or 2. But in the core of making it, or in the core of like getting the concept and the ideas together, bro, like I was told literally that, yo, you are not socially acceptable to, like, you know what I'm saying, be with, you know what I'm saying, like I was just told like my face wasn't good enough. I was practically told that because of my skin color, like this, that, and the third, like things aren't going to work out. So it's like a lot of shit was beating on me about racism at the time. But I don't like to be a motherfucker to put everything on the color of my skin, because bro, I've been places where other motherfuckers couldn't have gone with other motherfuckers that weren't, you know, that looked like me, you know what I'm saying. So I don't like to put anything on race, or I don't like to put anything on that. But it was because like I wasn't socially acceptable. I didn't have the face to match what other motherfuckers wanted. So I just decided to like, man, fuck it. I'll just be my own identity. I'll create my own face type of shit. I'll create, I'll evolve into a new character where everybody can understand and start seeing me as a different person type of shit. And that's practically what Faceless has been about. And gee, I ain't even much gonna flex. Like sometimes shit be getting hard. Like sometimes I do want to do this shit, sometimes I don't. But I think about like all the people, like as an artist, people will always come and go in your life, and that's like the hardest thing about being an artist. Like people will love you for like either your personality or love you for your music, but either way, they will still leave because of like one will outbalance the other, or like one life will get in the way of the other, or shit like that, and vice versa. And it's happened to me practically the past 5 years. So practically, people will come and go, but bro, I do this consistently for the people that have stuck by me since day one, or since like meeting me, and anyone that's gnarly with me is gnarly with Charli. So like I do this for my gnarly party people. You know what I'm saying? I only do this for y'all. Like I do this to me because it makes me feel good putting out music that people fuck with, but it also makes me feel good that motherfuckers are listening to shit out there that's not like die hard in your face. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm still low key. I'm still glad I'm like independent as fuck. I'm glad I got no team, no management, like literally none of that shit, bro. Like I do all this shit myself. All the videos I do everything myself, nigga. Nobody's help. Nobody helps me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I take pride in my work. I take pride in my craft. So Faceless was like literally like this project. I literally sat myself down and I was like, bro, this is gonna be the project that's like I had that mental mind state like straight off the rip. I had that mental mind state. I was like, yo, this project is really gonna gravitate towards people. And like literally when I put it out, like literally I can't even I'm not even gonna speak on it, but like literally my homeboy was like on the album, like listening to the album on the phone with me, and bro was like didn't even get past track number 4, and bro was already like in tears, and I was like, bro, this project may be a little bit different than I thought. It's all about manifestation. Like if you don't manifest something to be great, it'll never be great. That's like what I do like everything I do.
Faceless. I can't stop my demons from coming out.